Happy Tuesday! We're back. We're back with more Takt. That rhymes a little bit. Hold on. I think I might got something going here. We're back with more Takt. How's everybody doing? Oh gosh, I gotta find the scene. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. There we go. Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're back with more Takt after last week, which was crazy. We ended last week off in a spot where it's just like, what is gonna happen? What's up, Harry? Okay, 100%. Let me know if there's a desync happening, because I'm looking at my capture preview window and it is not running in 60. So it makes me feel like something's happening right now. It makes me feel like something's happening right now. Let me know. Let me know if we're all good, or if there's a delay, or if there's a desync or something. Yep. I'm telling you, I was looking, I'm like it's like running at like 15 frames. Hold on. I'm gonna kill the stream, so stay here. It's gonna cut out. I'm gonna restart OBS and we'll go. All right, and we should be back. We should be back. We should be good. We should be good. Let me know. Let me know. Are we back? We're good now? Yeah. I have to get a new processor. That's what it is. The processor that I currently have is a generation behind, and it's I'm out of focus. I'm in focus or out of focus? Hold on. I don't know how it looks for the stream, but for the preview window, we look good. Let me know. I can fix it real fast. Yeah, this is an issue that we're gonna go through. Let me pull the stream up. Hold on. This is an issue that we're gonna go through until I get a new processor. The processor that I have is it's behind. It's a generation behind the one that's required, so that we don't have any issues. That's why we're struggling. The processor's just working its little tiny butt off. I think we look good. It might look like there's a haze on it because, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 lights. So if it looks a little hazy, it's because the light under me is a little too bright, and it's messing with that. But so we should be good now. All right. Appreciate you guys. I really do. All right. So we ended last week with figuring out that Schindler's a piece of trash. Schindler sucks. Newsflash. And we don't know if Sagana has anything to do with it, but we do know that he disrespected Schindler like crazy. Takt hasn't been sleeping because he's trying to compose his first piece of work. You know what I was thinking about? This is a thought I thought about over the weekend. But there's been so much emphasis on Takt composing, creating this new piece of work. And we know that each music art has a music composition that they're based off of. It's I think a part of their creation. So I don't remember if we found out which composition Destiny is connected to. If that's something we do know, we'll just have to go back and find it. But if not, could Destiny and Takt's relationship become complete once he finishes writing his own composition, and therefore they can have a new sort of contract since theirs was completely different from everybody else's? That's what I'm thinking. It's a thought that flashed in my head this weekend. I had to make sure I logged it, and I'm glad I remembered it. But things are looking not too good. She's based off of Symphony Number 5. Okay, so forget everything I just said. Forget everything I just said. But I wonder if that composition does, because it was a big focus. So we know that this series spends a lot more time on on people and on persons, on people and on character, building characters so that they have a personality. So I wonder if the composition he's creating is just character building for Takt, or will it actually become a part of the plot and be important to the fighting that they do in the relationship that he has with Destiny. I wonder. I still have that question from it, even though we know she's from Symphony Number 5. Okay. Maybe she'll evolve. It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. But that's all. I'm just gonna shut up. We're in a terrible situation currently in the series, with Schindler and Hell and all the D2 staring us down. I just wonder what's gonna happen. We got a glimpse of Titan and Lenny talking about I think that's where they're supposed to be. And Walker is still out there as well, so we don't know. But here we go. Takt, episode 8. Gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Straight to the opening. Gives me some time to talk. Straight to the opening. I can't watch the opening. I'm not gonna watch it yet. I don't know when I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it sometime soon. I think we might. There could be something. There could be something with that piece he's composing. How do we resolve this? Because even if Lenny and Titan show up, and if Walker show up, is that enough to stop Hell, Schindler, and all those D2s? At that point, it'd be one actual music art, Destiny, and then Walker, who we know she operates at a reduced capacity because she doesn't have a master. Oh. Whoa! Oh! He was really fast. He tanked that hit from her too. She didn't hit him hard. He definitely ate it though. It's crazy. Their roles have been flipped now. She's the one that's so concerned, and he's throwing caution to the wind. Oh no! You know what's crazy? Schindler's doing all of this. What does he think is going to happen when Sagan finds out that Takt has been hurt or killed or anything? She likes to play with her food. Maybe. It's raining. It's gonna start raining. Things never. No good thing happens when it rains. Lenny! He is not doing good, man. That's resourceful. Oh wow. Oh wow. This guy's a clown, man. He's a freaking clown. I appreciate whenever she's on screen, by the way. What? Yeah, kill him. He deserves it. What? I want the worst things to happen to this guy. Really? Man, his performance as Schindler is tainting their memory. Yeah, she definitely does. It feels like she puts up with him. Makes me feel like she's working for someone else. Let's get some vulnerability. Ah. Perry, don't say that. Don't say that. I can see it. He's got a big death flag in his back. Gigantic one. What's worrying me even more is that this scene is putting the flag in her back a little bit too. There we go. I was gonna be like, Anna, yes, I want you to do that. Not right now. When we come back. Not right now, though. I appreciate. I like it though that she's able to vocalize those words. He is in bad shape. No, Destiny, don't do this, please. I like them both for completely different reasons. Ay, ay. spice it up a little bit. Ah! The music? Dog, there's people not liking this, man. You kidding me? This music is incredible, man. No, they don't. I think that it's something unique to the two of them, their relationship and how they formed. We need to verify if Lenny does Lenny's eyes change whenever Titan does anything. I think that's just unique to the two of them, Takt and Destiny. Nice. Irregular. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Serious Titan. It's not like you can kill Schindler because no one's gonna believe you that Schindler was a bad guy. Like, there's no way you can kill him, so we have to do something with him. There we go. There we go. Sir, you are already on death's door. What do you mean take as much as you need? Ah. Here we go. Dude, look at his face. It's half his face. She's glowing. She's glowing. Dog, she's got hell on the retreat. Oh, she drew blood. She took damage. Devour him. Oh, wait, her name's Heaven? Okay. I said this at the beginning of the episode. Like, how would he, like, is he being an idiot? He must just be, he's a drill bit. Dude. Seems like she just puts up with him. No, yeah. This is just a play act. Let's a D2 come and eat him. Oh man, I wanted something bad to happen to him. I wanted a D2 to eat him. Hell, to drain him of all his something. It's too good, too good, too good. Tiny bit, right? A little bit concerned. He walked up, he's bleeding. Wait, how come it didn't go away? Hold on. Is there anything after the ending? I always have to check. There's nothing after the ending. I want to go back. It's like he twitched. He twitched. And then he looked at his arm. What can that be? Wow, what could that be? Could it be because so you think it's like that's a scar? But what was the twitch for? Like I get random twitches, right? But I wonder what the twitch was for. And then he looked at it. Huh. Maybe he felt it growing. The arm looks like that, but it looks like it's spreading. What does it mean? Does it mean he dies if it spreads too far? Like if it gets to his heart or something, or like does he die? Does he become a hybrid? Because all music arts are women, so what happens to a man if he has the same power as the music art? Let me play some music just so it's not deathly quiet. Could it? I was thinking. First thing that flashed in my brain was, because we've moved past, it's episode 8, and we finally, like, all of our characters are on the same page, and like Takt was denying Destiny. Wow. Takt was denying Destiny because he was like, he had finally accepted Cosette, and she was taken away from him. He lost like his passion, where he was saying how like you need someone to play for, and he lost the person who he played for. And talking about the whole thing of, I was refusing to look at her. I only wanted Cosette. I wasn't like accepting Destiny. And then Destiny herself like coming into like the knowledge of learning who she is, learning who Cosette was, what Cosette means to them, and what she can mean to them. So now that we're all on the same page, it made me feel like whatever bond that they formed, because the bond, that relationship, whatever they did in episode 2 and took his arm, made me feel like because they're all on the same page and they can move past Cosette and accepting Destiny into their life, that something with that bond, only now has it done something after they've made great strides in their own relationship. That's the first thing that popped in my head. You would think like all of that definitely popped in my head, but that's like when this happened, that's what I thought of. Like there could be something there with that, I wonder. But there's just so many things to play, like a hybrid. Could he be dying? Could he be taking over? Could it be? There's so much. This was a really good episode. This was a really, really, really good episode, man. This is a really good episode. I can't believe there's some people out there that don't like this. It's their loss. It's their loss. Man, this is really good storytelling. It's really good storytelling. Really good. Just knew something felt up. Schindler's an idiot. Can we just take a step back and just say that Schindler is like 100% an idiot? He was told to leave Takt alone, and then he continues to pursue Takt. I brought it up at this, like the start of the episode. He's messing with Takt. Like if Sagan finds out that Takt was seriously injured or hurt or died, the first person I'm gonna turn to is the guy that wanted to hunt him down. I don't think some random D2 would have taken Takt out, especially if they have this special bond that's going on that's been undiscovered until this point. What are you thinking? Like he was in interstellar space and what he was trying to do. Like Schindler is a pure idiot. Pure idiot. Pure idiot. And confirm that he was like, so when he's just sitting out there doing this, he like it's like in hindsight, he just looks like an idiot. He's out there doing this, think he's conducting, think he's doing this. She's not following what you're doing. She's just running around doing whatever the heck she wants to. Oh my gosh. The guy's a pure fool. He's a pure fool. He is like the purest fool. It's an idiot. Now I have some questions now that we've learned that. I just was thinking Hell got this name because of Hell, but to know that Sagan, seemingly his music art is heaven, and there's a heaven and a hell music art. What does that mean? Why would they have? Well, they have those names because of the the piece of music that they're based off of or inspired from or created from, however that process goes. But they have to be some sort of like key combination. They have to be something. I'm thinking some sort of combination. If they do something together, they will unlock something or activate something or be able to do something. Because why would those two things be going hand in hand? Why would they be together? They're the complete opposite, but they're definitely together. And it seems like they get along fairly well. It seems like Heaven gets annoyed with Hell because Hell kind of tracks off and does what she wants to and comes back. But I don't know. So Sagan, he's up. We need to figure out what he's up to. We need to figure out. It's still on the table if he's doing this for the greater good of humanity, if he's being evil, or if he's working with some sort of other entity. And I wonder. And if Schindler wasn't controlling Hell, then that means Sagan has to know what Hell's techniques do. Especially if he was never in control. He has to know that she has the ability to call. She has the ability to call D2s. It's the sus isn't gone. Just because Idiot Schindler is gone, the sus is not gone. If anything, it's a little higher. And we got death flags too. We got death flags. I don't like it. I don't like it. How many episodes? Hold on. My light's about to fall. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, pop it. It was legit about to fall. That's you know what? Matter of fact, that's a good question. There's a possibility that he's not. There's a good. We talked about this however many streams ago. There's a possibility that the music arts, now that we know that's heaven and Hell could be working together outside of Sagan. That's 100% a possibility now. So even Sagan thinks that he has these two under control, but in all reality he doesn't, and they either are controlled by someone else or they're just doing whatever they want to. That's a real possibility. That is a real possibility. Very real possibility. Very, very real possibility. All right, I can get rid of these headphones. It's a very real possibility. How many episodes is this series again? It's 12, 13? Dude, there's so many things that are like developing right now. There's no way that they can get answered in the next 5 episodes. If there's 5 episodes. There's no way. Makes me feel like there hasn't been a second core announced for this, right? It makes me feel like we could have a second core of this in spring. That's what it makes me feel like. Or a season 2 that's coming relatively soon. Because this world is... There's a lot to this world that definitely can be had. But I said the same thing about Fena Pirate Princess. The world was like ginormous, and the amount of things that you could do. And that series concluded, like wiped its hands at the end. I thought it was a good ending, but there's still so much more to do in that world, but it's outside of the central plot of what the season was. So unless we get to the end of this right here and the central plot that Takt and Destiny came together, like they came together and they have this one thing to fulfill, but there's so many things outside of it that don't necessarily connect to that. I can see, but there's so much more to this that who knows. Like, there's alien beings on the planet, and they've been on the planet for quite a while. So I think there should be so many different possibilities that one action shouldn't be able to wrap it all up, if you get what I mean. Are the music arts an entity from the meteors that have their own agenda? The music arts have their own personalities, yes. Or not a personality. They have their own, like, they are a living being. Like the thing from episode 2, which is Destiny, that merged with Takt or what formed the contract with Takt, whatever that was. That is an entity. We don't know the whole. I think the question is, if the entities that came on the golden meteor, because the golden meteor came first, and that's what housed the music arts. And we know that the black meteorite is what brought the D2s, what brought the D2s, or the capabilities for D2s to be created. I think the question is there a possibility that a sentient D2 can exist? Because if a sentient D2 can exist, that means there is a possibility for more than one sentient D2 to exist. Therefore, you have a completely different party that is able to do whatever it wants to, take over, integrate with society. Like, there's so many that leaves so many things on the table. So I don't know. Maybe there's a possibility that the music arts and the D2s, the earthly names that we gave them, are some crazy simile or comparison to the Autobots and the Decepticons. I don't know. One landed before the other, and then the other ones landed, and now there's a war on Earth between the two of them, and we get wrapped up in it. It could be something crazy like that. Who knows? Who knows? Really good episode, man. Okay. I don't know. There's so many. I like that there's so many things up in the air with the series that we're not able to properly gauge what's happening. I like that we can have some thought-provoking conversations trying to figure out what exactly these characters could be up to. Development that chick is Heaven makes it. For some reason it makes sense why the two of them were together, even though I still don't know why they were together. Were they there to kill Ken 10 years ago? But it makes sense why they were together. But at the same time, heaven and hell are completely opposites. Why are they together? Like, why do they? We've seen them multiple times, and so far we've only seen hell by herself twice, on the roof and then with this dude. But then we've seen her here with heaven. They show up, they leave together. 10 years ago, flashback, they both showed up together. Why are they together? I don't know. It makes sense why they are together, but when I'm looking at it and the concepts of what heaven and hell is, they're complete opposites. It doesn't make any sense why they would be together. And seemingly getting along. They have a working relationship. I don't know. It's also, there's a lot of I need to go back and figure out what like hear what they were talking about with the music arts. How much of, like, for Titan for example, how much of Titan is the human that Titan used to be, or how much is that just Titan? Like, we've seen Destiny become this new Destiny with a personality. Like, we watched her literally grow. But before, she was just this monotone entity that was inside of Cassette's body. Now she's like Destiny. Was for Titan, for example, or for Hell, or for Heaven, what was their personality like when they were normal people? Were they normal people and this was their personality, and then they've merged the two, like a music art and a human, they merged them together so that it wouldn't be any difference? I don't know. I feel like there was an explanation either given in episode 3 or 4 that I need to go back and rewatch. I don't know. It's a really good episode. I need to rewatch this episode. Got Lenny back. Hell was popping off, though, I'll tell you that. She was starting to relish the battle. Look at this cornball up there. He's such a cornball. He's such a cornball. He's just up there flicking his wrist, not doing a damn thing, thinking he's hot stuff. Corny, man. He's corny. All right. I think I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. This was a really good episode. The Takt for me has been a great show. Like, after we finished Bungo, and I love watching Bungo, but when Bungo's finished, I'm like, yeah, I like rub my hand just a little bit before the stream starts. I really like this series. I really do. There's not an episode that I didn't like of it. If anything, this series has, I didn't know what to think because I only watched that first PV, which was from the first episode. But I didn't know what to expect. But then upon watching the first episode, I was like, okay, I have an idea what this series can be. But since that first episode and how it's gone and the story that we're getting, it's completely like taken me off guard from what my first impressions could have been from this series. Completely taken me off guard. I thoroughly enjoy this series. I think it has a really good story. I think it has very strong characters. The music is great. It's not good. The music is great. The art and animation is really freaking good as well. When they throw the budget at some of these scenes, it's incredible, but nothing looks butt ugly or terrible. This show is just, it's hitting every checkbox for me. It really is. I'm in the same situation that I was, kind of like the hybrid show with Fenna from last season, where it's just every week, every single checkbox for me just gets checked off with this show. Good characters, good writing. This series doesn't even need to have fights in the episodes for me to feel a tension or an undertone that the series is trying to tell me. It's really good. We spent an episode with the girls being with someone that has dementia, and Takt reuniting with people that admire, not reuniting, but meeting people that admired his father. And he just performed for them. And the girls just gave this woman something that she would never be able to get again. That's it. That's all we did that episode. And that episode is something I vividly remember. Like, that's a very strong episode for me. This series is really good. It's really good. And if for the people out there that are missing out on this, or they don't have an open mindset to take the show in, sucks to be you. You're missing out on something great. But I'll call it that. Appreciate you guys. Definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I really do. Have a good rest of your Tuesday or Wednesday. Good rest of your weekend, and God willing, hopefully I see you back here for episode 9 next Tuesday. So thank you again. Appreciate you again. And again, have a good one. Peace out.